Here's your shot at winning $1,000. Text the national keyword credit right now to 95819. That's CREDIT to 95819. We'll text you back to confirm your entry. Data and messaging rates may apply. Please don't text and drive. It's $5K a day on WMAL. Now on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. O'Connor and Company.
7:07, October 2nd, day 2 of this version of the government shutdown. You're listening to O'Connor and Company. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up at 7:35, Byron York of the Washington Examiner will join us. Wait for it. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that power cord came through. You don't want to talk over Slash. At 8:05, Alex Pfeiffer will be our guest. It's Larry O'Connor with Carrie Lucas, who is known as the Slash of Independent Women's Forum. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
Joining us right now, she's more of the Axl Rose of the Republican Party of Virginia. She's the chairwoman of the Fairfax GOP, Katie Gorka. I can't keep the Guns N' Roses references going, Katie, so take it from here.
Larry O'Connor, you are so funny. Good morning.
Well,
it's another great day in Virginia.
Is it, though? So tell me. I mean, because we're in the middle of the early voting season, culminating with Election Day coming up, 4 weeks from today? Am I counting right?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Are you able, or not today, 4 weeks from 2 days ago, are you able to get a good gauge on how early voting is going on a party basis? Because I know they're not counting the ballots or releasing the results of those counts, but you've got to have a good handle on who's showing up to vote early.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and I know everybody's excited because in the Virginia's traditionally red counties, early voting numbers are very strong for Republicans and low for Democrats, which is good news. And honestly, it's not surprising. What I cannot believe is every day the Democrats have some terrible news story about them. I don't know if you saw Jason Mayaris's incredible report last week about our Commonwealth's attorney, Steve Descano. That was just so damning of how poorly Descano is serving the, residents of Fairfax County. Really terrible.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, listen, he refuses to bring charges against Richard Cox, this multiple convicted sex offender who even Arlington County recognizes that he needs to be prosecuted for going into a girl's locker room and exposing himself in front of an 11-year-old girl. But Steve Descano seems to think, well, he does identify as a woman, so who are we to judge?
I know. It's incredible. Okay, and now my latest favorite, Jay Jones, who's running for Attorney General in Virginia. The story comes out yesterday. A couple years back, he was caught speeding 116 miles an hour, okay? 46 miles over the speed limit. And what did he have to do? Public service for his own PAC.
That's insane.
Isn't it? I know.
Katie,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Katie, I saw that he's trying to defend himself. Oh, that was, way back in the past. And I looked it up and it was 2022. So we're talking about, this wasn't like, way old days.
3 years ago.
Kid. It was like, no, this was like yesterday. And like, you're an adult, man. That's not a long time. What are you doing?
I know. Isn't that crazy? And I mean, I just, this is not what people want from their leadership. So I think it's been really an interesting election season. You've been watching Winsome Sears just climbing up in the polls. She started out at the beginning of the summer 17 points down, then at one point 7, then at another point only 5, and then just, I think yesterday or the day before, Newsweek comes out and says she's only down 3 points in the polls now. So watch out. I think it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shift here. There is a lot of money involved in this, Katie Gorka. We know that Abigail Spanberger has very, very full campaign coffers if she hasn't spent it all. She certainly raised a ton. Interestingly, the majority of the money has come from either out of state or from the District of Columbia. Virginia donors actually rank third compared to those two other areas, out of state or D.C. specific. How's the money situation, and are you getting support from the National Committee, from the RNC, for the final sort of targeting of voters and the data collection and all the things that you need to get this thing done?
Well, so the RNC doesn't typically weigh in those ways. I was super excited to see that the Republican Governors Association just donated $4 million to Winsome's campaign, which is huge news.
Well, that's
so
a
they
sign of
left
confidence,
also-
too. They're not going to throw money at a
Yes.
losing concern.
No, absolutely. They'd only given her, I think, $500,000 before that, and so that's also a sign that there's momentum. I know. I think it's shocking that Spanberger has brought in so much out-of-state money, and it's just a sign. I'm telling you, the radical left, the Democrats, have targeted Virginia. They want Virginia, and they are pouring tons of money in it to try to get it because they know it's important. Virginia's influential. You got a lot of federal workers here. You know, we're right next door to Washington, D.C. They want Virginia.
Katie, any concern about how the shutdown is going to impact the kind of the dialogue here about Virginia's future?
I think it's going to be tough on elections here because we do have so many federal workers in Fairfax County. I've heard an estimated 55,000. But I think we just need to keep talking about how absurd it is what the Democrats are holding out for. What they want $500 million for NPR, and they want to be able to give health care to illegals. They're shutting down the government over that. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, if Virginia voters are impacted by the government shutdown, either as federal employees or as contractors who work at the behest of the government, and they are feeling the pain because of this shutdown, if they want to take it out on a candidate, they should take it out at Abigail Spanberger. It's her party who has shut down the government.
100%, Larry. Such a good point. Yep, absolutely.
So what do you think the final closing message is going to be here in the last 4 weeks from any of the candidates, whether it's Reed or Earl Sears or Miares?
Well, Miares is obviously going strong on the law and order. He has been such a good law and order attorney general. And this is one of the areas where the left is really failing. And it's an issue that voters really care about. So I think you're going to keep hearing about that. And education is huge. And I'll just mention, if I can, tomorrow night, actually, there is a town hall in Fairfax with Winsome Sears where it's going to be a chance for parents to come talk about their concerns about education. I'll be there. It's being hosted by Moms for Liberty, which is a great group. We just have seen consistently parents across the board are concerned about education. And it's not just, it's both the crazy kind of social engineering stuff and progressive policy, but it's also just the way our schools are failing. And so much money is being spent, and it's not resulting in better performance for students. So this is a big concern.
All right, October 3rd, tomorrow night, Winsome Earl Sears and Katie Gorka. Free tickets, by the way. This is a town hall at the, is it Sherwood Community Center? Is that right?
Sherwood, in Fairfax. Yep.
All right, excellent.
Yep.
And Jay Jones, they're now trying to cover up this. Listen, let's face it, we all sometimes go past the posted speed marks, right? I mean, it happens. But 100 and what was it? 118 miles an hour?
116, I think.
116 miles an hour, and he wants to be the Attorney General of Virginia. That's unbelievable. First of all, I'm impressed that traffic was so light that he could go that fast because, let's face it, it's Northern Virginia. The good news is, Katie Gorka, that Jay Jones has now come up with a new campaign theme song that he's going to be playing. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Here, let's go.
Go Speed Racer, go. He's off and flying as he guns a car around.
I mean, that's at least he's owning it. I kind of like that. Jay Jones. He's no, but listen, if he is the Attorney General, he'll certainly get to his appointments very quickly.
There you go.
All right, thank you, Katie. Hang in there.